Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel CS Baba. In this session, we will discuss about FSMO role, flexible single master operation role. So we will give you some overview and I will guide you how to transfer FSMO role to primary DC to secondary DC. So guys, if you are first time viewer on my channel, please like, share and subscribe. So let's start to give you some overview about FSMO role and how can we transfer the FSMO role to secondary DC. Suppose, so guys, this is my primary domain controller. Domain control which we are having two domain controller. First is first domain controller, is second domain control, first secondary domain control, which is called additional domain controller. You can call as it additional domain controller. So I will show to you my secondary domain control. This is my secondary domain control which we are having. We are having two domain control. In any case, my primary domain control having some kind of issue. So on that scenario, what we are going to do? What is the option? What will be the solution? So in this session, I will give you complete overview. How can you transfer FSMO role to secondary DC? And once you have added the secondary DC, secondary domain controller, you will all get the 5 FSMO role to your additional domain controller. But on that scenario, you are not having complete authority for all FSMO role to your secondary DC. So here I will show to you how can you transfer FSMO role to primary to secondary DC. First I will going to shut down my primary DC. So this is my secondary DC and this is my primary DC, which is IP 10. This is my primary domain controller. I will show to you here. I will open the system properties computer. This is my server properties, system properties. I will show to you here. This is my primary domain controller and I will show to you in secondary domain controller also. I will going to system properties sysdm.cpl, that is shortcut to open system properties. This is my system properties. This is my secondary domain controller. So I will going to shut down my primary domain controller. This is my primary, and before shut down the primary domain controller, I will show to you same domain controller, same FSMO role which we are having in primary and secondary domain controller. I will show to you here. Open command prompt or PowerShell. I will open PowerShell. This is your PowerShell. Right click and open as a administrator. I need to type here. So this is my PowerShell of primary domain controller. I will also open in secondary domain controller. This is my secondary domain controller, and again you need to search PowerShell. PowerShell, PowerShell, and once PowerShell will be open, I will show to you in both PowerShell you are getting same FSMO role, 5 FSMO role, which will be reflect, and right click open as administrator. So it's open as administrator. So first I will show to you in primary domain controller. It's not yet open. So it's taking little time, so I need to wait. So I will show to you in secondary domain controller. So this is my secondary domain controller and this is my primary domain controller. So first I need to type the query, which is we need to type netdom query FSMO FSMO and just press enter. So I will get all 5 FSMO role. This is my first FSMO, Schema Master, Domain Controller, PDC Emulator, RIDC Pool, and Infrastructure Master. So this is all my FSMO role, which is coming in, which is displaying in my primary domain control. Same we will get all the 5 FSMO role in or our secondary domain controller. I will show to you here. Here just type net dom query FSMO FSMO role. Just press enter. Once you will press enter, you will get so here schema master, domain naming master, PDVC emulator, RID pool and infrastructure. This all primary, and we are getting all 5 FSMO role to our primary and secondary domain control. Just so I will going to shut down my primary domain control. Why I am doing this? Do you know? Sometime we are having some kind of issue in primary domain. If you are running in a big organization, if you are working on a big organization, you will get multiple domain controller. So I will just shut down my primary domain controller, just power off primary domain controller, just continue. And now here I will seize all my 5 FSMO role from primary domain controller and assign to my secondary domain controller. So it's my PowerShell is going on, my primary domain controller is shut down. Just close this and open the primary domain secondary domain controller. So this is my secondary domain controller which we are having all FSMO role. So now I will going to type in my secondary domain controller ntds util util. Just press enter. Once you will press enter, you just landed on ntdsutil.exe. So now I will type again here roles, ROLES, roles. Which roles we are talking about? Just press enter. Once you are press enter, you will get FSMO maintenance. Which roles you are talking about? FSMO role is asking. Now I will landed on FSMO role in maintenance. So just type what? Question mark. Just press enter. So now here you are landed all the connection which you are talking about. Talking about. So now we are talking about the connection. We are getting issue. Suppose we are here you can check over here connection, connect to the specific additional domain controller, DC domain controller, LDS instance. So I will now I will type here connections. Why I am typing here connection? Do you know? If we are having issues on primary domain controller, any other domain controller which is connected to your primary domain controller, and user will not connect to your domain controller. So that's why we are going to shift all primary domain controller FSMO to secondary domain controller. You the lack of time and you are not going to stuck on your user. You are not going to delay your work. So you can say like that. Just press enter. So now here FSMO maintenance connection. So now here you are landed on FSMO maintenance connection. You are landed on server connection. So I will going to connect my secondary domain controller. So I will show to you what is my secondary domain controller name. You need to also again I will going to check in my system properties and will check what is my system secondary domain controller name, which I will show to you here. sysdm.cpl. Here I will open my secondary domain controller name and I will check and will going to seize all FSMO role and assign to my primary domain, secondary domain controller. So I will show to you here. This is my secondary domain. My secondary domain controller name is this FSR, first secondary server. So I will again going to PowerShell and here I need to type connect to CONNECT, connect to server. What is my secondary domain controller name. I'll show to you here. This is my secondary domain controller name. FSR, FS you can copy from here or and just paste here. So my secondary domain controller name is this. Connect, what did I have type here? Connect to server FSR, first secondary server infrastructure, ifci technology.com. Just press enter. So now you are connected to your secondary FSR FSCI technology.com using the credential of local log on user. So you are connected to your secondary domain controller. So you can check over here. Now you are finally connected to secondary domain controller. So now I will check all my FSMO controller. So now I will ask to the PowerShell. I'm looking for all the connection which we are required. So again I will going to type question mark. Just press enter. Once I have typed the question mark, there is the option multiple. These are the first option, connections, and this is my FSMO role. All the FSMO roles is over here. First is infrastructure, second is naming master, PDC, RID master, and schema master. Which instance you want to have connected to my secondary server. So I have showed to you here. So I have connected to my secondary domain controller. So I will, and then I have press Q. I will going to exit from the connection. So once I did this, so I have connected to my secondary domain controller. Then again I will type the question mark and I will get all the details of the connection and FSMO role. So these are the FSMO roles. Connection, first I have connected, and these are all are the 5 FSMO role which I will going to seize from primary domain controller. So I will going to seize the 5 FSMO role. So I will need to type here seize infrastructure. First I will going to see the infrastructure master, then according to do FSMO I will going to see all the 5 FSMO role. RASPTRUCTURE infrastructure master. So here is the question, are you going to seize the FSMO role? Yes, I will going to seize the FSMO role and just press yes. So here it's a FSMO role maintenance. You can check over FSMO maintenance seize infrastructure, attempt to save transfer of infrastructure FSMO before seize. So now I am going to seize the FSMO role from primary domain controller. Same thing I will going to check with domain naming and PDC emulator and RID. So friends, you can check over here. This is my first FSMO role infrastructure which I have seized from primary domain controller assigned to my secondary domain controller, which is over here. You can check here which thing I have applied. Seize infrastructure master, which I have seized. These all the required which is successfully seized. So I will going to seize another naming master. So you can copy also from here or you can type. So I better to type seize seize naming master. So I'm going to seize the domain naming master. Just press enter. So there is a question over here. Are you going to seize the? Yes, I will going to seize the and assign to my secondary domain control. Just press yes. Now it's attempt to seizing all the domain naming master from the primary domain controller to assign to the secondary domain controller. So you can check over here. It's attempt to transfer all the FSMO role before seizing. So next I will attempt to seize. So next I will attempt to seize my PDC emulator and RID master, same schema master, same thing I will going to check. So friends, I have already done my two FSMO role, which is first is infrastructure, second is domain naming master, which I already have seized. Now I will going to seize PDC emulator. So just type here SEIZE seize PDC. Just press enter. So again it's asking about you are going to seize the PDC emulator. Yes, I will going to seize, plus yes. So it's seizing all the, and it's attempting to seizing. So friends, I have already seized the three FSMO role, which is first infrastructure, second is domain naming and PDC emulator. So I will going to seize, now I will going to seize the RID master. So again I need to type SEIZE seize seize. Up now I will going to seize RID master, RID master, then press enter. So again it's required to ask the, are you going to transfer all the FSMO role to RID to secondary domain? Yes, I will going to do that. Just press enter. Yes. So it's taking time around 2 or 3 seconds. After 2 or hardly 20 seconds to 50 seconds, it will transfer all the RID master to your secondary domain controller. So guys, I have seized all 4 FSMO roles. Now the last one is, now I will going to seize the schema master. So again I need to type seize 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 schema master, SCHEMA master. Just press again enter. So are you going to seize the schema master? Yes, I will going to seize the schema master from primary domain assigned to the secondary domain. Just press enter. Yes. So friends, my all FSMO role I have transferred to my secondary domain controller. So I want to reach sure my all FSMO role is transferred to my secondary domain controller. So you can quite from your PowerShell, and you can check just quite from your PowerShell. So now you are going to exit. You already have exit, and now I will check on open your command prompt, and again you can quite from here. So if you want to check, you need to check netdom query FSMO. So I have typed here netdom query FSMO role, which is I am getting over here. Before also I am getting, but I will show to you from Active Directory. Go to your Active Directory. So I will close here this. Go to your server manager, go to tools and Active Directory use. So friends, once you have FSMO role to your secondary, before I am also getting all the FSMO role, I will show to you how can you check it's a proper configure, it's have done successfully. You go to your server manager, open your server manager and go to tools and Active Directory user and computer. Go to Active Directory user and computer. There is a option here, your primary, this is your prime. Now it's become your primary domain, but it's your secondary domain control. Right click on your domain and there is an option here, operation master. Just click to open operation master, and now you are connected to RID master, which is this is your current, and you can check over here primary PDC primary domain control, which is coming here. Is the operation master is primary domain controller. This is now you have transferred all your 5 FSMO role to the primary domain, primary to secondary. Now it's become your primary domain control, and you can check also over here infrastructure. This will be your current infrastructure. So guys, this is the method to check and transfer all your 5 FSMO role to your primary domain controller to secondary domain controller. So guys, this is the process. I will also share to you. And what is the why do we require FSMO role? Already shared to why do we require, because because a primary domain control having all the authorities to transfer everything is depend on the primary domain controller. And already shared to you 5 FSMO role. First is you can check over here: infrastructure master, domain naming master, PDC emulator, RID master, schema master, which is all you have all transferred to cease from primary domain controller to secondary domain controller. So guys, this is the method, this is the process to transfer, this is the theory to you can transfer, and this is the all the overview. So guys, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.